Would ya look at the time? It is time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers throughout time and space. It is I, the cowardly Time Lord, welcoming you to another LEGO review. Yes. So first, yeah, out of the way, just some random figure pickups I've made recently. Yes, even one from the sequel trilogy. I don't know why. I have a thing about not having an uneven number of figures, and of course, this guy's got the red check mark on his armor. Like he's the Treadwell first order Treadwell driver man thing. Yeah, stupid. I know. I hate. And other troopers: Clone Gunner, Kashyyyk Trooper. Of course, like the rare figures, I don't care so much, but pretty more standardized ones. And of course, two rare clone troopers. Away with you. Um, this is a Gungan. This Gungan I got for my birthday. I had to get the shield as an extra pickup. Get different armor. And I believe from the store I picked up that Gungan shield, they had the clone lieutenant. So why not? Absolutely just a why not moment. Getting the clone lieutenant. Yeah, anyway, so those are the random figures out of the way. Let's get to the actual sets. Now, this set has been getting a lot of complaint. Why am I pointing upwards? Because I'm not looking at what I'm recording. I'm looking elsewhere. Anyways, I've seen this set get a lot of complaints, and yeah, okay, it's not the best set ever. It's got some play features. We dumped the hot coals that I'll have to pick up. Fun. Still kind of neat. Comes with a Darth Vader with arm printing. Really are buying a set specifically to get the Darth Vader with arm printing now, because it just seems like to become the new norm with LEGO. Cool new Darth Vader, burned, chardy face. Figured I'd show that. Yeah. That's the new Darth Vader figure. The Obi-Wan Kenobi in this set. I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly don't. I don't particularly find anything too appealing about this version of Obi-Wan. Just looks a little odd. Then we've got the droid. What was it called again? Oh, what was it called? Ned B? Yeah, Ned B, the loader droid. Quite a nice new figure. Like the coloration. Like how this was a proper printed piece. I think, yeah, I would not be able to put a sticker on that well. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay, it is essentially just a gray mount. One is, it's not a bad set, and then, of course, the new Imperial officer lady from Kenobi, who, again, I don't remember the name of, and don't care enough to really look, but yeah. Neat new Imperial officer. Always good to have more Imperial officers. Hope we get some of the more Imperial people from Andor. That would be fun. That would be lots of fun. What set to move on to next? Sorry guys, your set's going down there for now to make more room on the table. Let's go over a bit about the Justifier, shall we? Is its price really justified? The lightsaber and the thermal detonator kept the lightsaber hilt and the thermal detonator kept slipping out, so I just connected them. And then, of course, that's supposed to be like a stack of thermal detonators. Why do we keep storing our explosives on the bridge, Captain? Of course, a little room for the prison cell aboard his ship, aboard the Justifier. That's a nice detail. The fact that this whole tower moves and like changes it from land mode to flight mode, it's pretty cool, with the landing gear on the wings moving when you move the tower. I can't really show that very well because I'm manning the camera, and that would require many more hands. Of course, we got Fennec Shand over here with the helmet, a briefcase, last Omega. Gets so confusing when you hear it pronounced a bunch of times and a bunch of different things. Just the word Omega in general, I mean, of course. And then Hunter, who only comes with a knife. For whatever reason, I don't feel that's quite right. Over here, we've got Cad Bane. Beautiful new rendition of Cad Bane. And of course, Toto 360. Little treasures, I guess, is what this is supposed to be. Came as part of the set. It seems just like it's used to throw in more pieces, unless I'm forgetting some key detail of something. I actually have the other Cad Banes. Both other Cad Bane variants. I'm going to pull those out real quick. There we have it. The 3 Cad Bane mini figure variants. Sorry about that. I am very partial to the original one. The new one's pretty good. And the original one, of course, is lacking some detailing that more modern figures have, obviously. But I like his general thing. I just wish the hat would stay on better, but it's just because of how old the figure is and the fact that I tried holding it on with Silly Putty at one point, as I tried with a lot of different characters' hats and helmets at one point. I don't like the new Cad Bane's hat. I will flat out say it. And then, of course, this Cad Bane variant is the most boring. Does Cad Bane even have back printing? No, he doesn't. No back printing. Why has this suddenly turned into a Cad Bane comparison review? Oh no, his hat's off, and we've basically seen all we need of that one again. So I'm not going to bother. But this one at least has back printing. How does the new one stack up? Yeah, okay. The new one's got a lot of good detailing to it, but I still prefer the old one's head. It's just so much more Cad Bane to have really oversized head. So the hats off to these fine fellas, shall we? Pop, pop, and pop. All hatless. All of them are hatless now. The blue. Yeah, and the oldest one's arms are a bit damaged. Oh no, I actually like all the extra piping on the oldest one versus the newer one. I don't know. I guess I just like the oversizedness of the old Clone Wars variant. Oh no, Toto. Trying to think of the way Cad Bane says Toto. It's not coming to me. Anyways, I guess I should clean this up now before I make any more messes. Okay, now that the Justifier's off the table and I got a lot more room, let's move some of these things about. The only set that we've gotten so far for the Andor show. Well, I'm not all caught up on the latest episodes. I have fully enjoyed the Andor show so far. With, it the Andor show has good writing and is good in a lot of ways. I find the characters to be a bit weak. Yes, Andy Serkis's character was amazing, but the characters as a whole just feel weak. Every time it cuts back to Ferrix, it's like, well, at least up until the point I've watched, I I just feel like is this stuff that should we care about these characters? Are we supposed to be feeling emotionally heartstrung out? I don't feel emotionally attached to the characters. Anyways, yes, this set is pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. I wish it came with more of the security officers, because it desperately needs that. I find it odd that this back part can open and you hit. There's no practical reason for that, and also has a blaster in the door there. Uh, his character looks pretty nice, even though I find the way the face looks a little odd. Andor, pretty good, pretty decent, nothing to complain about. Man, I wish I could play with my Legos like I used to. I just can't anymore. Too old, too broken, not enough space. Really does feel like these days I just build them just to shove them in a box somewhere. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, nice little stuff. Not a bad little ship. Gonna steal that blaster out of there before I forget about it. Come on. No point in it being there. It's an extra blaster that could eventually go to some other character or something. Something that away. Now on to the Inquisitor transport scythe, which still, in my opinion, looks a lot like this set. Just reminds me so much of the Director Krennic shuttle set, which is far from a bad thing. The Director Krennic shuttle was an amazing set, but it's just like they really just wanted to make another Director Krennic shuttle type thing. Well, I guess that's really what the Inquisitor transport scythe looks like, but still, find all the opening and how the ramp actually leads to a sort of interior area, even if it isn't super great. It's better than most Star Wars sets, and the fact that the whole interior opens up and you could fit so many more minifigures than the set has in it. Very well done job on the Lego design team. Some parts are a little flimsy. Find that's one of my more often complaints. Like, some parts could have used extra parts to hold them together a bit better, especially during the building process. And the cockpit has already flown off several times during my brief amount of time. Well, not really playing with it, but showing people. Uh, Sorry about that odd jump cut. My video got interrupted by a phone call. Anyways, so we're back to where I was. The Inquisitors that actually come in the set. I would have preferred more variety than two Inquisitors that we've already seen. You know, which bin would they be in? Which bin? No, I can't get to them easily. But I personally find these new versions of the Inquisitors to be a lot worse than, well, the two Inquisitors that we've already seen before. Riva figure is about as interesting as the character. Anyways, the new versions of the Fifth Brother and the Grand Inquisitor. The only thing I like more about the new Grand Inquisitor is that, well, I don't know. In some ways, this new version has some slightly better printing. I much preferred the head on the old version, and also this version's missing the Republic symbols on the shoulder pad. I mean, yep, not the Republic, the Empire's. Yikes! I'm slipping. Not in a good mood, but the one thing I do like more about this version of the armor is the little pin symbol thing. That's kind of cool. A little dot right there, the little metal. Yeah, but the head on this Grand Inquisitor is about as good as the head on the actor playing the Grand Inquisitor in the Obi-Wan show. What is going on with the camera? That did not fix anything. Hello? Better now? I don't know. The Fifth Brother, I don't know. Made him look weird. I know it's a difference between live action and animation, but it still looks odd to me. Also, that was actually one of the things though about the new Grand Inquisitor figure that I actually like better. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Well, it's not showing up because it's refusing to focus. There we are. There we are. The lines on the back of the head. I actually really like that. Anyways, the back side of the fifth brother's head. It's not focusing again. Focus. 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 There we are. I don't know if that's supposed to be like him having like a helmet or if that's supposed to be the back of his head. I cannot tell you. Anyways, let's just close out of that. Go away. Go away. How do I turn that off? Sorry, another jump cut because I accidentally clicked out of the video rather than turning that focusing thing off. I'm so bad with technology right now. Anyways, this new version of Obi-Wan Kenobi in this blue outfit with this little tan cloak. This is the better version of the Obi-Wan Kenobi figures from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I will be giving him a chrome lightsaber and adding him to my main bin of figures. The other Obi-Wan Kenobi from the show will not be added to the bin of figures. He shall not be. Anyways, so my overall review of this one is cool. Decent figures. They're better versions of two of the figures. But the ship overall absolutely fantastic, and I understand that the old version of those two figures that I think the other versions are better of are way expensive. So overall, the Transport Inquisitor Scythe, amazing set. 8 out of 10. It would be higher if things like landing gear coming off did not happen like that. I know it's because this table's uneven. I realize that. And also, yes, I did get 2 new LEGO Dimensions packs. Because I saw them. Uh-oh. Oh no! Error. Error. Oh yeah, and the wings. That's another complaint I have. They flop down and up way too easily. Anyways, the Transport Inquisitor Scythe is out of commission until I can repair it properly. So let's get onto the final Star Wars thing of this video before we get on to the 2 Marvel sets that I have here. Anyways, the Imperial Trooper Battle Pack from Rogue One. It's a battle pack, and with not bad troops for my empire. And I now officially have at least one of every single Star Wars battle pack made, including the 501st battle pack that wasn't really a battle pack, but it was a battle pack. Yay! I now have all of the battle packs. And yes, some more Death Troopers. Uh-huh. And I wanted to replace the blasters already, but of course I don't do that for the review. I don't add on the extra parts or anything for when I'm doing the review. Because each of these people, the new figures, are gonna get specially colored little nibbly knobs at the end of their blasters because I'm weird and broken and just. Anyways, Iron Man, Iron Monger, and Mayhem. Not a bad set at all. The Ironmonger does have issues with its arms a little, in my opinion. And the hands are a little loose and spinny and get messed up too easily. But lovely, because Iron Man has always been my favorite superhero. It was one of the first superheroes I had an action figure before the movie came out. Oof. Saying that and thinking about when it came out makes me feel old. I'm so old. Ugh. Anyways, Jeff Bridges. Yeah, it led me to, it's funny because of that, the figure in particular led me down a thought process and a whole little rabbit hole, because I wondered if, since this guy, which is the bad guy from Tron Legacy, kind of, wasn't it technically in the film that this was like a young CGI Jeff Bridges? Wasn't that a thing? This is the villain from the Tron Legacy set, and wasn't that like a thing? Am I confused? Or was that a different? I remember something about that. Or was this actually Tron, this bad guy? Whatever. One is that I remember that. Basically, I have memory that Jeff Bridges was in Tron, and it brought up a thing about like which actors have multiple minifigures across different themes. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough of that tangent, and just yeah. Play features include shooting. I haven't been showing off the stud shooters and the spring launchers because it just makes a mess for me. Also, the rotary cannon. Overall, pretty good design. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. Oh no. Also, yeah, the hairpiece is for Iron Man here. Yee. The Iron Man helmet. I now have one Iron Man set from each of the 3 Iron Man movies. I've got the silly little, if any of you are old enough to remember or watch Lego memes, you would know about the Mandarin's little go-kart thing set that was memed to oblivion, especially since it doesn't actually appear in the film. It was the Iron Man Armory. Yes. Many different versions of Iron Man. One of the Iron Man suits is being repaired in the story of this set, as you can see. Some loose pieces on tables. How fun. With little diagrams on them. Fun. And this other table that also has just a loose Iron Man helmet and a weird looking gun thing. Wasn't this thing called like Dumb E? I remember that. Sports car with the little, what was it, like the World Fair map? Was that what it was? And it has the secret to the new element. It's been a while since I've watched the films. Oh yeah, the Expo. It says it right on it. What am I talking about? And those go back in the back of the car. Whatever. Then the other figures from the set. Oh yeah, and of course War Machine. Can't forget about War Machine. I didn't really spend much time on the Pepper Potts figure. Also, I do find it funny that I didn't even say what the name of the Jeff Bridges character was. Obadiah Stane. Anyways, back to Iron Man 2 figure. Of course, Tony Stark. I prefer the hair from the other set. Nick Fury. Nice figure. And then Whiplash. Oh yeah, and Whiplash's helmet. One of the few times where I think it's more iconic is how he looks without the helmet. Whiplash. Drill press. Very cool to see that in Lego, honestly. I actually worked one of those in wood shop. I used to wood shop. I've built a table. Best years of my life behind me. I'm getting old. That's how life feels. And then, of course, the little side table with tools. And is that supposed to be an older arc reactor or something? I forget. A little lamp and a little mini statue thing to represent Iron Man's suit. Anyways, oh, this wasn't the greatest review ever, and lots of things happened in it. So yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end off and just yeah. So anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for today's episode. So this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off, saying have a good day or whatever time it is. wherever you are. Bye-bye now.